and Barbie, where the fuck is Ken?
Natalia Damini.
Jones.
Hello, this is Mark from Real Hot Radio. Am I speaking to Natalia?
Yeah, I'm here on the phone.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Oh, I'm great. Well, I appreciate you calling into the radio station this evening so we can interview you live on the station.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Awesome. Well, first I'd like to say congratulations on your release and debuting at number 16 on iTunes.
Oh, thank you. I was listening to Can't Be Without You. I was like singing together with the song.
Oh, wow. That must have been a very exciting debut. Debuting on the charts that high. How did you feel about that?
Wow, that was amazing. You know, I have some fans in Brazil that were following the charts and sending me, like, when it started, Natalia, you were on 7, and Natalia, you were on 40, on 23, you were 16. That was so amazing, you know. When I drop an album and all this excitement, it's amazing. And I'm very thankful to all the fans that bought the album. And they can keep buying it. It's available on iTunes, so everybody can go there and check Natalia Damini album, Beautiful. And everybody can buy the album. I'm very happy with the position that we got on the chart.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell us what went through your mind when you saw that.
What came to my mind?
Yes. Like when
Well,
it's number 16 and you looked on the charts and you said, I am number 16. What went through your mind when you saw that?
well, that's an honor to be around those pop artists that are very famous all around the world, as Beyonce, Lady Gaga. Was next to Lady Gaga on the charts, so that's very happy for me to be in that position. I'm very grateful. That's the perfect
wow.
word. I'm very grateful. Yeah.
That is awesome. Well,
Yeah.
how long did it take for you to complete this project?
Well, it took around 3 months for 2 or 3 months for recording the songs, but we've been working on this process for a while, like choosing the songs, listening to the songs, writing some new songs, So yeah, I think it took like 5-6 months, the whole process.
Oh, okay. But there were several features on your album. Tell us what it was like to collaborate with those artists.
Yes, that was amazing. I gotta thank all my team, Survey the Dawn, Concord Entertainment, the Transformers, for making this dream coming true. Having Gucci Mane on the album, Nicki Minaj, Shop Boys, that's an honor for me, and I'm very happy with this album and all this featuring.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's awesome. Are there any other artists that you'd like to collaborate with?
A lot. I have a lot of artists who I'm inspired by, such as Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Rihanna, Shakira. I love all these artists. I love Michael Jackson too. But yes, there's a lot of artists that I really appreciate them. I really like their work. They really inspire me.
Wow. And that's cool. And what is your favorite song on the album?
Well, I like all the songs, but my favorite song is Can't Be Without You. I love Letter on the Bullet Train. It's such a special song. It's a ballad that we have in the album that I dedicate the song to. I made a video in tribute to Paul Walker, and I dedicate this song to him because the song is very special to me, and he was an amazing person. And I dedicate the song so everybody can go check on YouTube the tribute I did for Paul Walker. And I also buy me a bottle and flashing lights. I cannot choose just one. I have to choose more than one.
Oh, wow. And what international singer would you like to do a song with, whether it be Brazil or any other country? What would be that artist?
No, artists that I would like to feature with.
Yes.
There's a lot of artists. I like Beyonce. She's amazing. As I said, it's not only one. I love a lot of artists like Beyonce, Lady Gaga, Shakira. Yes, I think all of them, it would be awesome.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. I think you made some good picks there.
Yes. Yes, I love the features that I had in the album.
It was awesome. I listened to a lot of the songs on there, and I thought it was great. Of course, we're playing.
Can't Be Without You.
Yes, you're playing that one. It was on the top of my tongue. I was gonna say it. I didn't want to say it the wrong way, so I'm glad you said it for me. But we are playing it at the moment on Know-How Radio, and I think it's an awesome song. I think it's a great dance tune.
Yes.
It fits perfectly, into our playlist. So, I really appreciate you giving us the opportunity to rotate it on the radio station.
Amazing. I thank you for that. I thank you. I love listening. I was singing here.
Oh, wow.
While you were playing, I was singing.
Yeah, what we're able to do is, when the show starts, we're able to debut the song. So the people that are listening into you, they can actually hear the song that we're trying to promote on the radio station, and they can get a taste of what you sound like. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can get the song on iTunes. Yeah.
Right, right. So tell us, that's awesome. That's awesome. Growing up in Brazil, who was your musical inspiration, and when was that moment that you knew you wanted to sing? Tell us about that.
Okay, when I was young, I used to listen Celine Dion, and I used to listen to some opera when I was like 5 years old, around 5 years old, and I was like trying to imitate them singing. I thought people singing it was so perfect, was so something like made in heaven, and I wanted my voice to sound like that. So instead of being playing with those kids, I was at home. Try to sing, imagine that it was a crowd in front of me, imagine that I was on the show. And I used to sing for my grandfather, and he passed away when I was 9 years old. And
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, in that moment I stopped singing because I was so shy to sing for other people. Until one day, I sang for my daddy. I told my daddy, Daddy, I can't sing. And he was like, okay, so let me listen you singing. And then I started singing. I was like trembling. And then he said, yeah, you got to tell him. So I gotta do something for you. I got to help you. I got to put you on lessons, on singing lessons, and helping my dream to come true. He's the person who believes in me from that time, and you gotta be ready, because when opportunity comes, you cannot waste it. So he really believes in me, and he still supports me a lot. So and then when I was 17, I met a friend in Brazil called Alain. He's a producer, and that's how we did my first single called "Feeling the Love." And then we spread the song to the DJs in the city, and they spread to all the DJs in the whole Brazil. And people were like, who's singing? She's Brazilian in America. I want to know her. And that's how everything started. I started doing my shows in the whole country.
Oh, wow. Well, congratulations on that. I mean, that's awesome. That's an awesome story, and it's good that, you had someone behind you to support you in your music career. And, a lot of artists need that, because it's so tough out here nowadays to, become successful in the music business. And you got to have at least one person to kind of, push you to give you that inspiration,
Yes, that's right. That's exactly what it is. Nobody in my family is in the music career, but my grandfather, but he passed away, and I was the only one. So my daddy, he always wanted me to follow the music career, but he never tell this to nobody until he told me like months ago that this was his dream and he wants to make it come true.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah. So I noticed that you spoke about Paul Walker, and there's a song that you did featuring Corey Jones. Of course, we know Paul Walker recently passed away in an unfortunate crash in LA. But was Paul a close friend of yours?
What you say? I'm sorry.
Was Paul a close friend of yours?
No, but I used to see him on the movies, and I used to get to know about him. He was a wonderful person, and he used to do good things for everybody, like helping on the war, and he was humanitarian. I think that's how it's said, humanitarian. Right. So people should see, and I put on the video some image from him helping other people, some things that people doesn't know. And I dedicated that song because the lyrics of the song is very special. The melody is very special. That's one of my favorite songs on the album, so I dedicated especially for him as a fan that I am.
Oh, wow. And what inspired the words to the song? Like, how was you feeling when you wrote the words to that song?
The song, I didn't write the song. Who wrote the song was Corey Jones. But when I sing the song, I try to put all the feelings on it. That's how I do when I love a song and I want to touch people's heart. I try to put all my feelings through my voice in the song.
Right. It's a beautiful song. I think it's an awesome song. I listened to it for a little while, and it touched me because I'm a very emotional person when it comes to
Oh.
situations like that.
Me
Like
too.
when So I kind of listen into those words. I remember when Whitney Houston passed away. She did a song dedicated to her mother before she passed away, and it was a very touching song. And I would listen into the song a lot because I love the words. And that song kind of reminded me of that song, and it touched me to want to listen into that song more. And I think a lot of people should listen to it because we need more songs like that. Songs that touch the
Thank
people's
you.
heart. When you sing and come across.
I'm so glad to hear that because that's my biggest dream. Touch people's hearts. I think this is the most dream that I want. Touch everybody's heart through my songs.
Right.
And I'm very glad to know that. I'm very happy.
That's awesome. And I see that you will be touring in Mexico in February 2014. Is this going to be the first time that you're going to be touring there?
Yeah, we're gonna start an international tour for the first time. I'll be in Mexico, and then I'm gonna after Mexico we're gonna bring my tour in Europe too.
Oh, wow. Are you excited about that?
A lot, because I've been traveling all around my country, but I wanted to do my shows outside. I wanted people to see my show and bring that energy to everybody. So I'm very excited.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's gonna be an amazing experience.
You know what? I'm yet to see your performance. I would love to see your performance.
Oh, me too. I want to show my performance over there too. I want to perform there.
I'm a person that I love to watch people perform, and if you're a real performer, I'd be the number one fan sitting rooting you on because I love to see good performance.
Oh, wow. Do you like dance? I dance a
Yes.
lot on stage.
That's good. We got to see more dancing, because too much of the stiffness and going on and walking around the stage is not good. We got to see some more dancing and shaking around,
Yeah, so I sing and dance is crazy.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, what's in store musically for Natalia, and where would you like to be in the next year or so? Tell us about that.
What do you mean? I didn't get it.
Like, where would you like to be, like today? If I were to talk to you next year, where would you want to be at that time if I spoke to you next year at the same time?
Well, I would like to be in a place that I could share my music and sing to everybody. And my dream is doing a big show, like in an arena.
Right.
And that's where I want to be next year.
That's awesome.
Or this year.
Right. And what city have you been to so far that you enjoyed the most while performing live on stage?
Well, that's a good question. I love performing in the south of Brazil. I love performing there. The fans over there, they are very, very supportive, and they sing the songs and they jump and they're very... Actually, all the places in Brazil, people are like this. But I saw people more interacting more on the shows in the south of Brazil. Yes,
Wow.
that was...
Wow.
Yeah, that's an amazing experience. I love when it
Awesome.
happens.
What is it like in Brazil? Like when you're on an everyday life, like when you're out in the streets and people see you and they know who you are and they recognize you, what is life when they see you? Tell us about that.
Oh, I used to be very humble with everybody. I'm not the kind of be like, okay, I cannot take a picture. I put on sunglasses when I go outside. I compliment people and take pictures, and I talk to my fans. I talk to them, and I'm afraid of my fans actually. So it's very normal.
That's good. That's another thing that, we promote on Real Hot Radio is that we try to promote artists that are on that level of thinking, because we try to be very different. We try not to be so discriminative. I'm sorry, saying the wrong one. And trying to just promoting people that are on a higher level of music. We try to keep it where it's independent, but at the same time, growing artists on the radio station as well. And a lot of artists that I've spoken to already on the radio station that are independent, but kind of have a little buzz, they've actually answered that question in the same way. And I really appreciate that I'm able to talk to people that are humble on that level. You know what I mean? And I think it's very, listen to what you're saying, because it's very important. Growth is very important, and you have to be that way in order to grow. You have to be very humble. I think that's where your fans come from, you know? People are not going to like you if you got a big head, you know? They're going to like you if you're able to interact with them, show love, and show them that you care, you know? And that's a very important thing that we promote on Real Hot Radio as well. So I appreciate that answer.
Yeah, for sure. I'm a humble person, you know, so I ain't gonna change because I don't wanna change, and I'll never change because of the fame or this and that. I wanna be close to my fans, you know, and I like them because they show so much love. So I see they should be getting this love back.
Right.
And I love them with all my heart, And I try to be close to them because that's what they want, and that's what I want to.
Wow. That's awesome. That's great. And what is the most that your fans love about you, that they talk about the most?
They like my video clips a lot, my music. Yeah, and they like talking to me too on Twitter and Facebook, because I always be there, so everybody can go there. I'll always answer my Facebook, Natalia Damini Official, and Twitter, Natalia Damini.
Okay. That was going to be one of my questions. I was going to start, you know, we got to find out where Natalia is at online. So, you know, where can we find you, like, the most? Like, what social media we, like, say if I tweeted to you or was on Facebook, where could I find you the most? On Facebook or Twitter?
Facebook.
Oh, you like Facebook?
But I've been on Twitter a lot. Yes, I like Facebook, but I've been on Twitter a lot. So it's almost the same. They can find me, Natalia Damini Official, Twitter, Natalia Damini, and I also have a lot of videos on YouTube. You can go on my Vivo channel, Natalia Damini Vivo, or youtube.com/Natalia. There's a lot of videos and video clips and shows, a lot of things that they can see my work.
Right. I got you. Because, see, with me, Facebook is kind of mysterious now. They kind of change things around a little bit. So you couldn't really tell if anybody was online anymore, to me. But Twitter is really my love now. I used to be on Facebook a lot, but then now, you know, Twitter is kind of, you know, it's got me locked in. So, you know, I was kind of looking for you earlier today. So, you know, now I know where you be at. Now I know you on Facebook, so now I know where to find you.
The call is going in and out.
Oh, okay. Hold on one moment, okay? Hold on, okay?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, hold on, all right?
Yes, now I can hear you better. Sorry.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, so tell us, what's the best advice anyone has ever given you? Tell us about it.
The best advice is always believing in a dream, no matter what. Having faith in God. The first thing, having faith in God, putting God first in everything you do. So you cannot achieve your dream, you cannot achieve no success if you don't have God first in your life. That's the most important thing that my family taught me, and I carried it with me for the rest of my life.
That's awesome. In this business, it's very important to stay focused on that because it's so unpredictable. There's so many things coming at you that you have to be, you know, caught up in prayer, you know, a lot of times, you know. So That's
it's
really
not a
good
lot of
advice.
times. It's almost, yes, it's the whole time that you gotta be strong.
Right.
So people
right.
really come after you, that you gotta have God in your life. So you ain't gonna be
Yes, sir.
strong.
Right. So what do you think about your performing? How do you like the way you perform? Do you think that Natalia puts on a real good show when she's on stage? That she electrified the crowd? Tell us about that.
Well, only when I'm on stage, it's like I'm a whole other person. I used to be very normal. Can I say normal? When I'm outside the stage, and I'm a little shy, but when I'm on stage, it's like something happened, and I see the whole crowd, and I get so excited, and I start singing and dancing, and it's crazy what happens when you're on stage and an artist, and you are on stage singing with the whole people in front of you. It's like, if I'm shy, I'm not shy at the moment. I really enjoy the moment when I'm on stage, so people can
Right.
feel that energy. Yeah.
Right. I got you. I think there's a caller calling, and I think they have a question for you. Let's see if we can bring him online so they can ask you that question, okay?
All right.
Okay, hold on. Caller, you are live on Real Hot Radio. Do you have any questions for Natalia this evening? Hello?
Hello.
Maybe they're listening, but they just probably can't, they probably can't talk.
Yeah, maybe try. Just like me.
Yeah. Hold on, all right? Okay, well, at least we tried to get their questions in, but, caller, if you're there, we're sorry we tried to get you in, but unfortunately it didn't work this time.
Okay.
Okay, so tell us, when your tour date starts, what is the city that you're going to be at first in Mexico? Do you know the name of the city that you're going to be at?
I think it's Guadalajara. Yes, Guadalajara is going to be the first city. And then the other cities, I think, is Mexico City, and the other one I forgot.
Okay.
But Guadalajara, the first one is Guadalajara.
Okay, awesome. I've been to Mexico before. It's a very nice place. Have you been there before?
No, I've never been there before, so I'm so excited to know Mexico. How do you like there?
It's beautiful. I've actually went to Los Cabos, Mexico as well, way at the end of Mexico, and in the wintertime, the whales breach their newborn, and they jump out the water like well, I stayed at a resort. So as you eat, you can see the whales swim, and the baby whales swim. Is so beautiful.
Oh, that must be so cute.
You will love it. I mean, the winter time is always the best time to go. So right around this time will be a good time to go to Mexico.
Amazing. Is it summer there?
It's coming out of. It's not really summer. It's kind of like springish over there. Now is the time when everybody goes, like everybody's getting ready for spring break in March, April. So the weather's kind of getting a little better right now. So like if you ever went out there around that time, it'd be so many people out there you wouldn't believe it.
Oh wow! I'm about to go there.
Yes, February is a good month, but it's right before the spring break. I think it's like the beginning of the spring.
Now I'm more excited to go there.
Yeah, you'll love it. You'll really, really love it. I would like to see Brazil. That's where I want to go.
Oh yeah, Brazil is so hot here. It's summer here actually. We are in the summer, so it's very, very hot.
All year round, or is it like how does the weather?
Well, I live in the northeast of Brazil, so here it's hot, but they have beach around, so the weather is very fresh. It's very nice. I love being here, but it's still hot.
Oh, okay, that's awesome. Well, see, I'm from New York, and it's freezing up there, so I'd rather be in Brazil.
I wish I was in New York right now, actually.
I don't know if you want to be in New York right now. It is so cold. They showed it, you know, I was watching the news and it said it was going to be a negative 50 deep freeze. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine walking around negative 50 degrees?
No, I cannot imagine.
Crazy.
No, I can't.
Yes. So, you know, we really do appreciate you coming on the show this evening, Natalia. We would like to talk to you.
Thanks a lot.
Maybe in another couple of months, just to kind of, you know, update and, you know, stay in touch with Real Hot Radio. We do promote you constantly. I do as much as I can to promote every artist that's on the station. I'm more or less single-handedly doing everything myself. But we do wish you much success in your album. We wish that you are successful in some of the collaborations that you look forward to. Just as long as, I only have one stipulation, just as long as you always send us the exclusive stuff so we can play it on our radio station.
Oh, okay. What was the question? It was going in and out. I'm sorry.
Okay. Just as long as you send us the exclusive music, like whenever you do your new stuff, make sure you give us, make sure you send us that stuff, you know, because I like to debut the music, you know. Oh,
for sure. I'll make sure I'll do this. For sure.
That's awesome.
Make sure my team do this. Yeah. Thanks a lot for being available.
Oh, no problem. It was a pleasure. I'm really very grateful and thankful that you called in today. We hope that God blesses your career. We know that He will bless your career. We wish you much success with your tour. We look forward to seeing you at the Grammys in the next year or so. That's why I want to see you at the Grammys. I want to see you holding up the Grammy in your hand.
They're gonna see me there.
Yes.
I promise you.
And then I'm gonna tweet, "I told you so. I told you so."
Yes, that will happen.
So tell the people where they can find you online as well. Give them your Twitter and your Facebook and wherever else they can find you.
Okay, they can go on my Twitter, and Natalia Damini. Damini is spelled Damini. And Facebook, Natalia Damini Official, but just one F. And they can follow me they can go on my YouTube channel, Natalia Damini Vivo, or Natalia Damini, look up some videos. And also buy the album Beautiful that's already available on iTunes.
Awesome. And we also have the iTunes link on realhotradio.net as well. If you go to the website, realhotradio.net, and go on the discography, you will see your full profile there, and you will see your iTunes links there as well. And of course, we are rotating your music there 24 hours. It never stops playing. It's always on live broadcast. So people, if you're out there, if you're listening in, make sure you buy Natalia Dimitri's album. I've listened to the album. It's one of the greatest pop albums out right now. She is number 16 on the iTunes chart. There is a reason why she's number 6. Don't debate it. Just go to iTunes and get the album, okay? Natalia, we really deeply appreciate you. Like I said, we wish you much success, and we hope you have a blessed night, okay?
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thanks to you and all the listeners.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot.
Good night.
Good night.